Hello everybody, it's me, SaMonna, with Extraordinary Living Through Christ. And today I want to encourage you to have a beaver mentality. We all know it. This life is hard, and the Christian journey generally is not easy. It's tough. And a lot of times we can get discouraged. We're going along on our journey, doing what we're supposed to do, and all of a sudden the enemy comes in and he attacks us. He tears us down mentally, physically, spiritually. He just wreaks havoc in our lives, and often we feel like giving up. Isn't he such a loser? A doggone loser. But that's okay, because he's going to get his. But we must learn to persevere. God wants us to persevere. And in Galatians 6:9, God tells us that we must not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. God says persevere. Don't faint. You've got this because I'm with you. So I don't know what you're pursuing. This applies to your spiritual life as well as your professional life, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. You got to learn to persevere and faint not. And that's why I love a lesson that I learned from the beaver. Because the beaver are hardcore animals, okay? They don't play. They said, my job is to build a dam, and a dam I will build. And that's what they do. And then we as humans come along and we find a dam in an inconvenient spot. And so we often tear down their dams. But the beaver will wake up and say, oh, my dam is gone. But I'm a beaver, I build dams, and that's what I will do. And the beaver gets right back to work and he starts rebuilding the dam that was torn down. We as humans come back the next day. This dam is in an inconvenient spot, and we tear down the dam again. And what does the beaver do? I'm a beaver, I build dams, and a dam I will build. And the beaver goes back to building the dam. Now this process can go on forever. Nothing can stop a beaver from building a dam, because that's what a beaver was created to do, to build dams. So what do we do as humans? We found that the only way we can stop a beaver is by literally removing them from their environment. Because they're gonna build dams, that's what they do. No matter how many times we tear them down, a beaver is gonna get right back up and build a dam. So we need to have a beaver mentality, especially on our Christian walk. No matter how many times the enemy comes and he tries to tear down our dams, our spiritual dams, our physical dams, whatever it may be, we've got to persevere and say, we are children of the King. We will persevere and we will keep on building. We will keep on moving forward. The devil comes in, he tears us down again. We are children of the King. We will keep on moving forward. We will keep on persevering. That's what we got to do, because again, I've got to say, the devil is a loser. And when you remember that he's a loser, a liar, a cheat, he's disgusting, it should encourage you to keep on moving forward. And we got to follow the counsel in Galatians 6:9. Don't get weary. Don't faint. Keep persevering. And I want to give you the definition of perseverance. It is to continue in a course of action, even in the face of difficulty or with little or no prospect of success. And here's the good thing. It said little or no prospect of success. That's not our case. We can persevere knowing that our success is guaranteed in Jesus Christ. And with that in mind, we can persevere with joyfulness in our hearts. Just something to think about. Have that beaver mentality. All right, I hope that encouraged you, and I hope that you will persevere as you go throughout your week and laugh at the face of the enemy. Laugh in his face, because you're a child of the King and you will persevere, just like the beaver. All right, see you next time.
Always remember, be extraordinary living through Christ.